Hey guys, it's RCK, and I'm glad to have you back here again for another episode. Today we're only going to be looking at turn 41 and 42. The reason why, they're three turn episodes. What happened was, I don't know if it was a stall, and we'll have to check on 44. I don't quite remember. It could have possibly been. There is some issues when the game is sending it to the server. Sometimes it will read that your turn is done. You'll see your turn is done, but it's not completely sent. And it'll end up, even though the Discord will say that you're done with your turn, it will not have gone through, and then you'll check install it. It has happened to me before. I think it happened to my partner in the game we were just playing. So it does come up at least once every now and then. So that could have possibly been it, because I never stall. I could just always add time if I need to. But yeah, so that's what happened. I assume either if that or maybe I just forgot to save it. That happens too. So we see a pretty good battle with one Thug Vanyar here versus TNG. It has a Lion Pelt, Trident, Vine Shield, and a Frostbrand here. 26 protection. Is looking pretty strong. There are 4 Red Guard. Other than that, not a whole lot. So he made a little Earth Gnome Thug. It looks like equipment that he probably killed and took from one of our troops. No real mages here, other than the Holy Two, some Holy Ones. He does have air shield up, so I don't think these arrows are going to do too much to us here. I think they're hitting more of his own troops more than us anyway. Yeah, he does have Mistform and air shield. 28 protection. Nice. Oh, so Mistform did go down. He took 1 damage there. And he's going to be taking out the rest of these archers, no problem here. We see the Earth Gnome, anything that had any kind of equipment on. Now, if he got hit with that Vine Shield there and got entangled, that could have been a problem, dropping his defense skill down, but he ran before he was able to get to him. So he's able to kill. Oh, he did take him out, so that equipment is just gone now since the Vanyar himself already has all those equipment slots. He's not able to take them with him. Okay. Nothing was found here. Researched 4 provinces, 5 provinces. Some units died on the march. Simiana versus Abalba. So not much to say here. 1 PD. We have taken control of a province and met no resistance. Now let's see where that is. So they put no PD down here, which is very interesting. Uh, is there any particular reason why we're moving back? Probably more than likely just because I'm worried about that Moloch right here. I don't think. Well, we have a decent number of Sun Guard. I would prefer more chaff, and we have chaff here. But they're moving back down. These guys are moving back down. We left something on that fort. Looks like we're storming 87 over there, so one of Agartha's forts we plan on taking. Only foul spawn, troll, shard guard, so he's trying to make whatever he can right now. With his mages there, Vineman and stuff with the boss, so they're kind of on their last legs, running out of troops at this point. But yeah, no, I kind of don't want to mess with that Moloch right now. Don't necessarily think this army can take it. I mean, may possibly just because of the amount of shard guard we have there. We probably shouldn't worry about it. But just in case, we'll be moving away. I mean, there is a decent amount here in 85. So that is a good reason to as well. Moving some more commanders down to 30 to pick up some more slaves and ferry them around. Looks like we're moving out 60. No, we're patrolling with that one. So we're just moving out 60 right now. We're patrolling with an extra 60 there, it looks like. So we had the event. We'll watch it here. So one of our scouts were found. This looks like pretty much all Nabal has left now that he lost that big force of Vanguard earlier. Uh, Tianchi with some footmen, 13 geomancers, and a celestial master is kind of a lot though, so we'll take a look. Some kind of communion, I assume. For what's the one that Gifts of Heaven probably, or Mind Burn Spam, I guess. I was kind of expecting Gifts of Heaven. I guess not enough to trigger it. So there we see a battle with Ulm, so a battle in Ulm here. And this is Ulm attacking Pangea on top of Ulm. So Ulm is sallowing out here, or coming out of his fort. Lots and lots of pikemen, I guess for the repel he wants it for, but here he has mauls. Or the hammer troops. Maybe he didn't play much of Ulm before, because I feel like the best Ulm's troops are like the two-handed ones that give you plus attack for shields, but, well, I mean, yeah, all these guys have shields. Well, these don't. The satyrs don't. Satyrs are crap, though. But these these centaurs and white centaurs, they have shields. I mean, it's a sweet-looking army. I love seeing all the pikes. It would be interesting if pikes gave some kind of bonus to cavalry, like attack bonus to the cavalry. Maybe that would make them more useful. But as of right now, I mean, sure they have their repel, but past that, they're not that great. I don't think. And I guess some people may argue back and forth with that, but it is what it is. We see a small kidded thug here, one of his heroes. Lots and lots of mages. I'm sure these are probably all the mages he has in his fort, I assume, because it's quite a lot. Some clockwork horrors. Should make short work of this Pangean force. I mean, they really don't have a whole lot. This Drake gas might be kind of painful. Got a couple of gems here. Foul vapors. Oof, that might hurt some. A water random pan. Did he empower that? Does pans get water randoms? Fuck, I don't think so. We'll check in a minute. Oh, foul vapors is gonna hurt. Hopefully he can end this battle fast. Oh crap. So much darts, or are they darts, or they oh, he's losing so much to poison. Oof, that hurt. So big losses on both sides. Only two white centaurs, so really not a lot of expensive units on Pan's side. I guess the more, I mean, actually, Ulm really didn't lose a lot. 32 pikes, 9 guardians, 1 mastersmith, and 3 acolytes. I mean, honestly, he did not. I didn't even notice his great sage there. He really didn't lose a lot here. Hopefully, he's more prepared for this foul vapor trap. No, they do not. So that is an empowered man. Very interesting to see. Dryads have water randoms. Why didn't you just put a fucking Thistle Mace on a water random Dryad to cast Foul Vapors instead of spending 50 water gems to empower a pan? Huh. Interesting what people do sometimes. So here is the force that was sitting on that fort there. That was the larger army we saw from Agartha. So the scouting reports are fairly accurate at 90. Is actually at 89, but yeah. So Sentinel, Shard Guard, Magma Children kind of be tough. The Magma Children are kind of hard for us to kill, especially if slaves go in first. Okay. So actually here, we were beaten. Okay, damn. We're beaten. Not by a lot. It was actually, I think, kind of close because almost all of their commanders were killed there, and we only lost 34 uh, slaves. So I think that was a pretty good trade on us. That's 22 gold apiece, or 7 gold apiece, 65 gold apiece, and we got these guys free. And then these guys cost 10 apiece, so we lost 50 gold. So, and 1 PD. Well, might actually might be one more than one, but so interesting. Raven on the Underworld. We see. I think we're going to Magic Phase kill the Raven of the Underworld. Um, let's have about 400 HP now, so that is interesting. But we can definitely build something to kill that. Only has, I mean, 10% region is still like 40 HP, so I mean it's still quite a bit. It's a pretty cool little thing you can do, I guess, with a Raven. I've never done it myself, but it is kind of cool. Here's the Moloch. We'll see what he has. I'm pretty sure he has the same equipment that we've been looking at in the last couple of episodes, but you do always want to make sure, because sometimes the equipment does change. It's best to keep yourself up to date on what they have there. So it looks like a Vanjarl. So this was probably the Vanjarl that hit that other force in that first battle we watched. And this is probably a force that was moving to that province, that the group, because that looked like a magic. Yeah, that was a magic phase attack. So he killed the troops that were in that province, and then there was a group that was moving in, which he also killed there. So that was a very nice little move he made. Us taking 1 PD. We gained a temple. That's pretty sweet. We'll check that out. Oh, and this is the like D&D event if anyone's ever seen it. When they have the trolls and the griffin come at you. You have Fang the troll archer. He has a true shot long bow, boots of quickness, lots of hit points. You have Kreen the warrior mage with a rune smasher, which would be nice to grab. Rainbow armor, bracers of protection. You have Bogus the Troll Raider, a Wraith Sword, Green Stone Armor, and Precious here. Attack skill +4, strength +4. If you've never seen that before. Then we have Fadmagast, the Dark Knight. Gives him luck and affliction resistance there. A Black Steel Kite Shield, Horror Helmet, Black Steel Full Plate, a Cat Charm. Okay. Defense skill's 30. Very, very high defense skill. Then we have Kartuk the Troll Mage. He's cool looking. He's an Air 3. He's got Ice Pebble Staff. Casts auto or cast Numbness. Cold Resistance +5. And Bracers of Protection. He is an Air 3. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Being able to, I guess, to do some of these would be kind of cool. MR 14. Oh, it's morality check. So 14, 17, 15, 13. Yeah, you could definitely. 11. You could definitely seduce those if you were the right nation. But yeah, we have to go take them out. Where did we gain that temple? Right there. So we gained a temple here, and we also lost the province. Damn. Well, it had a plague water stream in it anyway, so I mean we probably wouldn't have put a fort on it just because we have so many other viable fort positions, you know. But I mean a free temple would have been nice. So moving back, storming this fort. You guys are moving to take 47 back from the Vinemen that took it from us. So we're having, goodness, we're staying on. I think Vanheim is moving off to fight this group here at 74. He could be retreating. I don't remember which way he went. So we could take control of the siege Marignan down, have him deal with the army, and then him move back in, storm the fort. That's the kind of plan we have there. Anything else in particular? Not really. We didn't really see anyone else's battles there. Some knights there we have to kill later. Still doing some Sapaya summoning. We'll have another Inca next turn. Things are looking good. We should be making some stuff with this god here, but we haven't yet. How's research coming on? That's a good question. Right around 1,600 research points a turn. We'll have Conjuration 5 next turn for elementals. So that's going to be very beneficial for us. Yeah, I think that'd be very, very good. We could also have the ability to cast Howl. We could do Naiad. What else? Yeah, just elementals and whatnot. We'll hit Thaumaturgy 2, I guess, for Mind Burn, possibly Sleep. Then Enchantment 7 and 8. See why we're going down there. Mass Flight not needed for our army. Serpent's Blessing, very, very nice thing to pick up there. Since we definitely do see Pan using it, we do want to preemptively, Serpent's Blessing, something you always fucking want. And then 8 is also really good for Thunderfin, Firefin, Frostfin. We could cast all three of those. Frostfin a little bit harder, but we can get around to it. And on top of that, we can also cast Mass Regeneration. So that is also going to be very, very beneficial for us, for sure. It's going to be really great. And that is it. So let's go check out turn 42. Like I said, we will not have a third turn in this episode, but we'll spend some time looking at turn 42 for sure. Okay, so we found a magic site, found a crystal garden. Is that a earth astral? Nope, it's just one astral. Okay. Well, good, good. We need more astral sites. We're at 9 astral turn. Have a bunch of battles here. Lots of Vanheim fighting, of course. We did storm that fortress, so we'll have to see how that turned out. So, see, like I said, Vanheim did move off of Marignan, and it is severely damaged at this point. So, next turn it will be done. Surprised we did not one turn crack it there, but it is a citadel, so we were close. Maybe we should have sent some more over. So here we see Harbinger and some knights take out a Van Hurst. Probably has a little bit of gear on him. He'll be alright. No, he has no gear. Okay, that's even better. We see this army of Nabab moving around. Now, where is this moving to? So it's moved on to 96. Thankfully for us, Vanheim has a pretty good force of Vans and Einheirs and Mages at 79, looking to hit 96 and beat Nabab off of that fort there. So, as far as the movement over here goes, Vanheim moved from here to here, expecting him to try to, I guess, surround us. But instead, what happened was, actually, I am kind of surprised that the Raven flew to 51. His army moved on to 64. I guess maybe he was thinking that we were going to raid and hit 64 back, which very well would have been a smart plan. So that's kind of what happened there. That's how the movement went down. We have the Raven of the Underworld still. See 30 Shard Guards, nothing to laugh at. And some mages here from Agartha moving out. Where are they moving to? So they are moving on to 129, trying to take their fort back. Very interesting to see. Agartha is definitely putting up a good fight here. Tianchi, 8 Red Guard. Other than that, nothing too important, honestly. And this is a large force here from Vanheim. Van Hursts, Vanderdrats, Dwarven Smiths, Van Jarls, Einheirs. Vans, 21 Vans, 46 iron here. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a tough, very tough little army he has there. Next, we see a Van Jarl that ended up getting taken out. So we're starting to see some Celestial Soldiers being made now. Very, very hard-hitting troops. Uh, very good, or pretty decent attack skill there too. Very strong troops. So the shield isn't going to be helping out a whole lot since they have strength 18. They're just kind of strong. What was the bless? Yeah, so even more attack skill. Blood Surge. Leadership magic weapons. Attack skill 17 versus what, like 30? Yeah. I mean, get enough chances, you'll start getting some stuff through. Yep. 11 damage through. And there he went. Fortunate. It was that one right there that killed him. Right there. But, oh well. It happens. We'll make more. We have some Runas raiding, and they were able to take out some Camel Riders. Very good to see. Our forces were big. Never mind. This is just bullshit how this happens. I guess our slaves could not kill one general. Killed everything else. I'm surprised they didn't HP route. But, that's the life of a slave, I guess. So they were routing. We just left before they did. Oh, fuck, we got one guy left. And he ran, everyone ran at the same time. There's nobody left. How unfortunate. Vanguard doing a really, really good job and taking out PD. Like I said, I said that they were putting down way too much PD, and the Vanguards are just taking advantage of them. I mean, that is a crap ton of money to spend. PD again. This was that force that was on that fort. We got some gens raiding us. Looks like he's made some more gens. Or is this the... I think we've already taken out one group. I guess this could have been the second group. Took out one of our scouts because they were being made there. Here we took out some heavy cav, 2 golem crafters, and a sentinel. We lost 50. Why did we lose so many condors? I guess it's just heavy cav. What do the golem crafters do though? Fire shield, breath of winter. Fuck, I couldn't tell. I mean, they're already fucking gone, but heavenly fire. That might be us casting it. Fuck, I don't know. Oh well. It cost us like damn 9-10 gems. But we'll move on to the next fort. So 87, very, very high population there. 159 income, even with 14 unrest. So we might be looking at 180 income province there. That is great. Moving over now, take 92. Moving these guys up to also move on 92. Moving slaves over to take back 66. We have taken 47. That was, we must not have finished looking through here. Yeah, that was that battle right here. We must have skipped it by accident. Anything else in particular? No, that was it. So, took that back. Strange opening. That is 2 Astral Pulse per turn. So, we're back up. No, so that was 9, yeah. So, we're at 7. Because we just found one. So, we started the last turn at 6. And we got 3 this turn. So, that's pretty good. Upgrading that fort there. Not building anything. Not building a temple. We're just going to have to move on and get going as fast as we can. We need to go around and pick up these slaves here that have routed. But yeah, taking this would be great too. We see that it's not as nice as 87 was, but I mean, it's still worth taking. We see foul spawn and elephants here. That must be mercenary group. Yeah, these are both these mercenary groups, I assume. At least that one, anyway. So we're not really scared of that at all. Now, if there were shard guard and magma children, that'd be a little bit more worrisome, but that is not. So now, over here, looks like we're moving a group of slaves, and our army here looks like we've got Agartha to come out of his fort. Hopefully he tries to move on 76 and we can push his army back, but we don't know. Or if we just have a battle here. This is what the province of Jin that took. So we'll take 68 back as well. Summoning condors, crowd trapezing over the Iryu. Not sure what you're going to do over there. Removing you to make another Sapaya summoner. Do we have a headdress? Oh, we're making a headdress. Yep, we're making a headdress. So we'll have a headdress ready for him when he is mummified. And then we'll go up to 9 a turn. So looking pretty good, starting our Sapaya factory up. So yeah, things are looking great. Making a Moonvine bracelet here, another nature booster. So that's gonna be good to have. Are we sending anything? Bring an ice shield to Vanheim. Alright, so that is all I have to say, guys. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.